Sitting here watching things burn. Can't help but appreciate the fact that, you know, all the trouble I've had with equipment this year, not knowing how to use it and tearing stuff up, blah blah blah. Dad and Brian figured it was a good idea to give me a butane torch and tell me to go burn 100 acres. What could go wrong, right? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, this morning's list of events. You ready for this? Pay attention. I'm only going to say this about 10 times. This morning, I'm going after soybeans. Then I'm taking my side-by-side over to the river bottoms. My brother and I are going to drive around, pick up brush. We're going to burn some corn stalks. He's going to bring the Turbo Max over there. I'm going to bring the Fendt over there. We're going to bring the seed tender over there. We'll fill up the Fendt. He's going to take the Turbo Max, run over some corn stalks. I'm going to plant beans. Dad's going to get his corn planter out. He's going to plant some more corn. And yeah, hopefully we're going to wrap up replant today. Now we'll see what plan we end up on at the end of the day, but that's plan A. Plans change around here a lot. All right, step one complete. All right, one minor detour. We gotta go cut up a tree. Yep, here's how replant's going. Alright, I think we got it good enough. Dad might need a stretch when he comes through here, so we're just gonna take off. I got a feeling we're about to be in a traffic jam. I think Dad's filling up and fueling up, and that's what I need to do. Now we gotta get some seed in here and we should be good to go. Alright, just like that, we got 120 units of seed. Let's go put them in the ground. Got our butane torch, we should be good to go. Alright, now the real question is, do I remember how to operate this thing? Been in 3 planters this spring, so everything's starting to blend together, but I think we'll figure it out. We did plant about 1,000 acres for this thing, so have to make a couple passes on these fields. These don't have a lot of replant, like one down and back should fix that. Same over there. Hopefully we can wrap this stuff up today and tomorrow. Let's see what we got here. I think I want to turn that on. And now I want to drop my hitch. Now I want to unfold. There we go. Nothing to it. Just like riding a bicycle. A really expensive bicycle. All right, yesterday I broke the Turbo Max. Showed a little bit of what happened there, I think. Didn't actually film the whole repair because it didn't take that long to fix. Sometimes it's just quicker to get it done as opposed to document it. Before I get rolling today though, that ain't factory. That's that pin broke. You can see what it's supposed to look like. Anyway, that broke, came out, let this whole wheel mechanism kind of flop. Snapped the welds right here. Really, it between the repair and the drive back to the shop and then back to the field, it was like an hour and a half. We spent about 15 minutes actually fixing the daggone thing, maybe 20. Yeah, just didn't feel like holding the camera while we were trying to use all of our hands. But anyway, it's fixed. We're back in action today. Everything's been pretty dry so far on this first pass, but you see right up here, that's still standing water in the field. We're gonna skirt around that. Try to get as close as I can. Maybe help dry it out, but I'm actually passing between that and that. So this is fairly soft right here. I'm gonna put, oh my. Yeah, we're gonna skirt out and around. Oh, come on, Bessie. Come on, sweetie. All right. Probably too close. We won't get any closer than that.
Basically, I'm just going to hang the wing probably over a little further than that. Yeah, we're going to hang it over into some of this wet stuff. Oh, take your hand off the wheel for a minute and it pulls us in there. And I think hopefully you guys can see the difference between that dirt and that dirt. Obviously that's water. Okay, part of the job today is going to be cleaning up this field in addition to just laying wet and having the dirt packed down and everything. We also have spots where driftwood has come in, stalks have piled. There is a piece of driftwood right there, right there. There's someone out there. You can see, I don't know if you guys can tell, there's a bunch of stalks right through there. Beans are actually coming up through these. Out in there, it doesn't look like they are, so I'm gonna have to maybe do something about those. Looks like we're lighting her up.
Alright guys, Replant 2020 is underway. We've got 25 acres replanted of beans so far. BJ is burning stalks ahead of us and we are getting ready to get into the fire zone, so gotta get some aerial pictures of that. Not very often you get a plant into a campfire. Drone might got a little crispy there. Alright, one thing I'm curious about, a couple of these stockpiles BJ didn't burn. I just ran through the row cleaners, so we're going to get out and see just how much stuff they're moving. Some of these stockpiles are thick, like a couple feet thick. The row cleaners aren't going to do the job there. We got to turbo till them, burn them, turbo till them, burn them just to get them out of there. But if we can go through with just turbo tilling and not burning, that's best. Walk out here and just see what's happening where we're going through here without burning these. This pile's not very thick. Looks like the row cleaners are moving these stalks out of the way pretty good. So this will work. That's awesome. See, it's just kind of matted with stalks, but I mean, we're having beans on the ground. I've got it set pretty shallow for as late in the season as it is also. But yes, this is better than I was. This is going to work good. Because it takes a while for that to burn out before I can plant that now, and whatever beans were in there trying to survive, they're dead now. We cooked them. Fires are starting to burn out. We're going to try to avoid burning any more than we have to. just because I need to plant that, and right now there's a fire. But this over here, I can work over here just fine. There's still some beans in here, not much. I don't have a full population. The population of this stand that's right through here is probably under 50,000. I'm planting 120. We normally plant between 140 and 160 population on soybeans. I don't know what the right answer is. Not used to replanting. 35 acres in to this field, plus another 20 on the other ones. So we're getting it done. We're getting it done. The yetters are really doing a good job. They are definitely helping with this whole replanting situation, moving that trash out of the way. Hey Brian, your camera battery is dying because you're an idiot, so the next footage might be on your phone. Alright, we were walking out in this field that my brother just burnt, the ground that he just burnt, seeing how hot it is out here. Stalks burn hot, they burn fast, and then they're done, so they don't really last all that long. This ground's not hot anymore. But there's a couple big logs out here. We are going to move those real fast. Alright, we are rolling to the next field. We have replanted right around 70 acres so far on this farm. So definitely glad we're replanting. Some of this, there was still beans there. It was just less than a half a stand, so we just went ahead and threw some in the ground. Alright, we're still replanting. I can't believe any of this field survived. It was all underwater for at least 5 days. I thought maybe there's a high spot of it might live, but there's actually still beans right through here. Alright, another one bites the dust. 28 acres, we replanted 22.4. So moving on. Alright, here's the next field. As you can see, most of the middle of it is actually okay. There's a couple of trees out there. We're going to go around those trees for now, and then when we get done planting, we will come down there in the backhoe and just move those out of the way. We just want to get done planting.
Okay, on our last field here, 10 acres. Take long to do that, we'll be all done, hopefully. We're just about done here. One more round. See, we had to turbo till this field to get it smoothed up. Not smoothed up, dried up pretty good. Wet field, dried up pretty good. Got one more round. Be done for 2020, except the replant. Then we go replant some more. We'll have to dry out before we do more. It's hot out, it's hot in here. My air conditioner don't work very good this thing. About 85 out, it must be about 80 in here. So this is the last pass. Be done. Go back to replant tomorrow. Dry it out some more maybe. Here, wind's blowing pretty good. It's warm, so it's dried out pretty good now.
Alright, time to fill up. We're not out, but we can hold the rest of that, and I don't want to run out when we're up the road. I don't really even know how many acres we have to plant up the road, but might as well make sure we have enough seed. Hey, we're starting to get low. Well, I got some bad news from Dad. It's about 90 degrees today and his air conditioner quit. A little toasty. So that being said, I think he is finishing the field he's doing, and then I think he's calling it quits. He says he's been sweating for a while, so hopefully he can still get done the rest of the corn tomorrow. He doesn't have a whole lot left. Speaking of Dad, there he is. Now I think he only has about 150 acres that he can plant tomorrow of replant. The rest of it's just going to have water on it too long. We're not going to be able to replant it before the deadline. So he should be able to get that done no problem tomorrow. That last little bit just probably won't get planted. It is what it is. All in all though, not bad compared when you think about how much we had to go underwater. I mean, what he won't be able to plant is probably less than 50 acres. All right, before we change farms, there was a couple passes I had to make down here right below the grain bins, so this shouldn't take long, just a few acres here that drowned it out. The tile did its job. Unfortunately, some of the stuff just didn't work. This is kind of frustrating. I probably should have just left this. There's only a pass right here. I just drove through a good stand of beans, replanting for no reason to get to. Yeah. Oh well. Make no claim to be an expert. On to the next one. Got stuck talking to the master pipe layer. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you're missing out. Check out Off the Husk podcast or Instagram. Dude's hilarious. And neighbor's hay equipment's out. Look at that. How you doing? That's 4430. It's a 70-acre field. You can see where it's kind of got a goofy shape to it, but I'm trying to find where I need to plant before it gets dark, because it's going to be really hard to fill in after the sun goes down, because I've got to be able to see out here, see where it needs to fit in. I have a general idea of where those spots are going to be, but not 100%. So see what we can do. Like, I know this low spot here is going to be completely replanted. A lot of these are going to make it. That surprises me. So this cornfield, this was the 100-acre field that we planted really late the last night we had this. Most of it survived, but Dad's going to have to come in here and fill in these low passes. It's not going to be a lot of planting, but I'm sure he will come back in. Probably be able to fill in like 10 acres, 15 acres right here maybe. If anyone needs any sand, we have the market cornered at the moment. Get a hold of me. You ever forget your passcode? I have no idea why I would have changed the passcode on this, but apparently I did, or somebody did. The first time I ran this planter, it was not compatible with climate, but now it is, so I was going to try to use the Field View climate app, and I guess I can't because I don't know my password. Yep, a little bit of a sandbar there. I'm going to go around that bad boy, because that's going to have to be dozed out, or use the big loader in the off-road truck, or something. But we cannot plant through that. Now, if you missed it a few episodes ago, I drove the Challenger up on that on accident. I was planting this the first time. So we should probably get rid of all this sand. This is definitely sandier than it used to be now. There we go. I forgot how good the lights were on this thing. Another thing I forgot was how weird it is to look back there and see your tire flat. I couldn't figure out why we weren't planting. And then I looked behind me. Planter's not in the ground. That would be why. Alright folks, that's it for tonight. We've got this field replanted. 24 acres, so not bad. Replant 2020 is coming along well. It's actually going quite a bit faster than I expected. I have one field I need to go check tomorrow for a possible replant. I don't think we'll have to replant much of it. I actually was down there with the case planter beginning of the week. And at that time, we didn't need to replant. I do need to go check it though, just to double check, see if any disease has affected it. But if I don't have to do anything there, we are down to our last 60 acres of soybeans and about 150 of corn. Well guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video if you haven't already, and if you enjoy what you're seeing on this channel, please go ahead and subscribe, or at least consider it. Be sure to join us back for the next one, because I think we're going to wrap up Plant 2020 for real this time, until double crops after wheat harvest, which is in 3 weeks. Yeah, I got the iPad unlocked. Turns out the passcode was 111111. I'll be darned. I'm sure some idiot thought that would be easy to remember.